See and hear me? Dwayne, can you confirm that you can hear me nicely?
100%, thank you.
You can?
Yes.
I better put my earpods in, I guess.
Yes, you can speak. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Then I'm going to take my one earpod out so that I can hear the people in the room and you guys can still hear me there. Am I correct?
Yeah.
It's the first morning that technical things went really smooth. I have to tell you, I was so impressed with this guy at the camera shop that we went to. I was used to our campus in Woodmead where we had microphones hanging from the ceilings and cameras, and yesterday afternoon or somewhere at some point we thought, okay, oops, we're going to do the Zoom. How are people going to see and hear me? And then when we went to the camera shop this morning to shop for equipment, the guy said, why don't you simply join with your iPhone on Zoom separately and you use that as your camera and your microphone, and I think it's going to work out really well. So welcome here this morning at our Stock Market College and Quick Trade presentation. I'm going to introduce myself if you don't know me yet. Hardus van Pletzen, I'm the CEO. I thought that sounds a little bit more important than like the managing director of Stock Market College and Quick Trade.
Share your screen.
And ladies, is my screen not shared?
No.
Oh, sorry, Dwayne. No wonder you guys are not with me. So let me share my screen. This is so. You can see my screen now. Am I right?
Yes, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Where's the share button? I don't need to share. I need to get my presentation going. Now you can see my presentation, correct?
Yes.
And the people in the room can too. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Hardus van Pletzen. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Stock Market College and Quick Trade. For the ladies, my cell phone number. For the gentlemen, my Instagram handle. I felt quite famous this morning. We went into this camera shop and they had this coffee shop on the side. And the one guy came from there and said, hey, I follow you on Instagram. So I have more Instagram likes than my daughter, and I intend to keep it that way. My practical problem is I can't put on a bikini and get more likes, or maybe I could. So please follow me, then I can follow you back. So let me tell you my life story quickly, because that's one of the questions that people ask. When I was small, I grew up in a small town. My parents wasn't rich. And I was about 12 years old when I realized that people looked down on my family and me because we didn't have a lot of money. So at the age of 12, I decided one day I'm going to make a lot of money so that I can look down on other people. Just give me a moment. I'm going to try and find a chair to climb on so that I can do a proper job. No, there's all sorts of things that motivate us in life. But what I'm going to talk to you about today, by the way, just in case you're worried about time, we will be finished by 4 this afternoon. Not really. I've got a little wager with myself. We started at 10:30 and I want to wax this all in 90 minutes. And the people that work with me are not going to believe this because they know that I like to talk and I like to talk about what we do. So we're going to discuss 4 things today. We're going to talk about the Stock Market College course, why people should be motivated to learn to trade. That's the first thing we're going to do. That'll take the majority of the time. Then we're going to talk about our affiliate program where our clients or students make a lot of money with us as partners. Then I'm going to talk about Quick Trade, the trading account, opening an account with us and trading. That's going to take maybe 10 minutes, if that much. And I'll talk about you being an introducing broker. What I like to do is have interaction from the crowd. If you're not sure about anything, then please ask so that we can cover it and explain it. So let me stop for a moment. Any questions from anyone in the room, or are you ready for me to move forward? You understand what we're going to do? Okay, so why is my presentation not moving forward? Let me try and make it happen on this side. Let me tell you a little bit about the history of our business. You can all see that. And where I started, I'm 53. Please don't look so surprised. I know I look much younger. I saw the gynecologist the other day. And told me two things. He said, firstly, hey, I see, I'm surprised you look 40, but I see on your file you're 53. And then the next thing that was most interesting, I was lying on this table and he had to put a glove on his hand so that he could test my prostate. And I have to tell people, man, Brian, what the hell? So he said to me, look, I'm going to stick my finger in now to feel your prostate. But if you like it, don't mention it. So that was new. But let me tell you the story. 20 odd years ago, we started Stock Market College, and our job was to teach people to trade. That's what people wanted. And we did that for many, many, many years. In 2008 and 2009, a big realization hit us as a business. And that realization was, it doesn't help us to teach people to trade if they don't start trading. They have to actually open a trading account, put money in there, and start making some profits. Why was that so important? What's the use of buying a course, spending money on it, but you don't have a way of recovering that money and paying for the course? Does that make sense? So what we did is we found out that we could refer clients to a broker and that these people would pay us a commission. And we started doing so. And we had a torrid time. In a 2 or 3 or 4 year period, we went from one broker to the next. I think we had 9 relationships over that period of time. Some of these people cheated us with money. Some of them gave bad service to our clients, and then our clients would say to us, what the hell's going on? Some of these people cheated us with money again. We got to a point where we thought, no, this is no good. So what we did is we registered our own broking firm or our own FSP called Quick Trade in 2014. And it was a case of, we could say, we're sending our clients to our own business where we could control the quality of the service that people get and the honesty and all the other things that go with it. Does that make sense? And then eventually we bought our own MetaTrader 5 license from MetaQuotes in Cyprus so that we could control the servers and the software and don't sit with the problems that people tell us they sit with their brokers. And in 2022, we got our ODP license, which is a critical thing these days for a broker to have if they want to operate legally. And I'm sure some of you know that some of these brokers have been closed down. So that's the history of our business. What am I talking to you about today? We're going to start with the Stock Market College education. Why do you need to learn? Then we're going to move on to the affiliate program. We're going to quickly talk about Quick Trade opening an account and then the IB thing. Happy? All right, so why are we here today? I'm telling you why I'm here. I'm here for money. Are you? Yeah, can someone say yes? Yes, you're all here for money. I've got better things to do on a Saturday morning than doing a presentation. But I know that if I'm here today, there's the opportunity for me to make money. There's the opportunity for you to make money. That's why we're here today. Why do we want money? We all have dreams and goals. Some of your dreams and goals might be on this list and some of them might not be. But let me show you what I've learned over 30 odd years of being involved in the stock market. I call it 7 needs. I've heard people on so many occasions say to me, I don't like my friends and family. I mean, who likes their family? Anyone? Here and there, someone's lying. They're saying, yes, they like their family. So, oh shit, I forgot I've got family in the room. So people say, if I make more money, I can move in different circles. I want to provide my children with better resources. I think if you're a good parent, one of the things that become very important is that what you want to give your children a better life than what you've had. All right? And if you don't have children, keep it that way. I've got 3 kids. The youngest is 17, and I can't wait for her to leave the house. I want to support my family. You know, that's something that people feel strong about. I definitely want to have a better lifestyle. I don't know about you, but I'm not happy about the car I drive, the house where I live, the holidays that I have. I want better. Makes sense? I want to be debt free. Then there's that other crazy one. I want to help other people. And who does that? But it's something that I hear from lots of clients, and I want to retire without worries. And when you're young, like us, me and these two gentlemen, we're like 21, am I right? 22 maybe. Then that's not a worry, but somewhere along the line, it's something that we have to attend to. Okay, so let's ask some questions from the crowd. And I can, how much money do you want to make? By when and why? I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment. And I am going to take this whiteboard with a pen. What's your name? Siyabonga. You want more money, am I right? How much? Per month? 50 million, 15 million, monthly income. If I say to you, what is the kind of money that will change your life right now, every month? If you could increase your monthly income by X, what would that amount be? 50,000 a month, 50K a month. All right. When do you want this money? All right. Siyabonga is his name. He's definitely not black. You know, us black people, can I tell you what's the right answer? No, yesterday. I wanted this money yesterday, not today, not tomorrow, not next year, January. I wanted this money yesterday. Am I right? And why do you want this money, Siyabonga? How's it going to change your life? You want the soft life. That's an expression. The older people in the room, who of you know what a soft life is? Pick up your hand. Do you know, Robin? You know. Okay, well, that's impressive. Ruan, do you know what the soft life is? I heard it the other day for the first time. It's when life is easy for you. When you make enough money, when, you know, especially as a younger person, the expression, I want the soft life is something that you hear often. And that's an important thing. Who does not want the soft life? Doesn't matter what age you are. Am I right? Okay, so let's move on a little bit. Let me see if I can get you to a better slide and we can talk about, so how do I make it true? How do I get that 50K or the 20K or whatever you think you need? People can work for the money. Anyone know someone who became a millionaire just working for a job and earning a salary? No? Anyone know anyone who saved money in the bank and bought some policies and they became gangster rich, or maybe do property? Okay, so what am I going to do today? I'm going to show you, if you learn to trade, what's the kind of money you can make, how you can be an affiliate, where you can make as much or maybe even more money as a trader. And then obviously, when you trade yourself with an account, then you can be an introducing broker. So I've got this slide on the screen. I'm going to go one back and make it as if you didn't see it. And I'm going to stop sharing. I want to show you guys something. Please take out your calculator because they can't see my whiteboard. Why not? Dwayne, can people see my flip chart?
They can see it. I'll just spotlight it when you're unsharing. Yeah. Okay.
Am I still on share?
No, it's fine. It's not on your side. Don't worry. It's not on your side. Yeah.
Okay, but you can see my whiteboard now, can you?
Yes.
My flip chart. Okay. Can the people here see it? No. Did you spotlight me?
I'm going to spotlight you right now.
Tell me when I'm spotlighted.
You are spotlighted.
Thank you. All right, let me just give you an example. I'm going to take 5,000 bucks. And let's say we go and save it at the bank. We're going to go to Capitec, correct? What is the kind of interest rate that you can get at Capitec on your money in a year? Okay. He's Ayanda's clever because he saw on my exercise I said 6% per annum. So who's got a calculator? Who's going to help me with the calculations? Those people on Zoom, don't be shy. It's a lot more effective when you take a calculator. What I want you on your cell phone to do, put 5,000 Rand into your calculator and add 6%. And then give me the total. What is the total, gentlemen? The total It's 5,300 Rand. All right. So let me ask you some basic questions. How much profit did I make? 300 bucks. How long did it take me? Guys, if you have to wait for 300 bucks for a year, what can you do with it? You can't buy a bottle of brandy, can you? Can you buy beers? Can you? You need 50 Rand more. Well, let me show you the shocking thing. Clear your calculator and just leave the 300 Rand in there, your profit. Someone do that? How many days in a year, people? So how do I calculate how much money I'm making per day? I've got to take the 300 Rand profit that I made and I've got to divide it by 365 days, which gives me how much? 82 cents a day. Is that going to make you rich? Is that going to change your life? Is that going to make your dreams and goals come true? Can I show you something even more scary? If I add a 0 and I don't have 5,000, I have 50,000, then I'll have 53,000. Am I right? For those of you that are mathematically inclined. Then my profit is 3,000. And if I divide it by 365, I'm making 8 Rand 20 a day. 50,000 Rand in the bank will give me 8 Rand 20 a day. So, Dwayne, you can stop spotlighting me if you don't mind. And I am going to share my screen again so that we can move on swiftly. No what I've done here for you guys, if I've done the exercise, I've said, there's the 5,000 Rand, let's add the 6%. And there's my profit. There's the days in the year. There's the calculation. 82 cents a day, guys. Let me show you. Do you know what? Don't you just love the fact that I don't have any animation on my slides? No things flying in and out and all sorts of things. Do you know why? I didn't have the time to do that shit. Let me tell you about this presentation. I was working on it for like 2 weeks. And you know, it takes time to line up this stuff, especially when you've got obsessive compulsive disorder that like I have. And then I got home last night at about 6 o'clock and I thought, everything I did, I didn't like. So I canned it and I started fresh. So at 12:30 or after midnight, I thought, nah, what's important about a presentation is they must see the basic content and the presenter is what makes it magic. So, so that's why there's nothing fancy on here. So let me show you why you get poor money. This is the only slide with animation. It's because I copied it from someone else's presentation. All right. But there's the guy in the middle. It could be you. Most people give their money to someone else, a financial advisor, a manager, an asset manager, this, that, Sanlam, Old Mutual, whatever. All those people ask for fees because no one does anything for free. What is our job? Our job is to empower you with Stock Market College to have the knowledge to do this thing yourself because you're tired of the scams. You don't want to give your money to someone else. Does that make sense? And you open your trading account and you make your trading decisions of what you want to do and how you want it to work. Got it? All right, so now we get to the magic question. Have you ever traded before? I can tell you from very, very great experience over years, these stats are wrong. 99%, maybe 99.5% of people, when you ask them if you've traded, will say no. Maybe 1 or 2% will say yes. Does that make sense? So that brings us to the question, why would people say no? Well, some people say to me, I'm not interested. Some people say, I don't have time. I have no money. I'm scared. I give my money to someone else to invest. It's for whites only. I used to get that a lot. Not a lot anymore. I don't have the knowledge to do so. So if you look at these 7 reasons, 6 of them are absolute bullshit. Only one's true. Which one's true? Lack of knowledge. Let me tell you why I say that. When people say to me, I'm not interested, I say, how much do you know about the stock market? What do you think the answer is? Very little. Well, how can I expect you to be interested in something that you don't know anything about? The moment people understand and see how much money they can make, suddenly they're interested. Got it? Then people say to me, I don't have time. And I say to them, oh, so how much time do you think it'll take? They don't know. So my next question would be, well, how much do you know about the market? No, nothing. The same with money. People would say to me, I have no money for this kind of thing. It's just an excuse, because my question would immediately be, well, how much money do you think you need? And then they wouldn't know that either. And if I then inquire and say, well, what is your trading knowledge like? It's poor. People are scared or risky. That's expected. Of course, we're all scared of something that we don't know anything about. Does that make sense? Think about all the things that you've done for the first time in your life and how that scared you. And the moment you've done it and it's under control, then it's not scary anymore. So I give my money to someone else. I ask people, why do you do that? Oh, well, they know what they're doing. And you? Why can't you learn to do it for yourself? It's whites only. You should just have it off the slides, because I think a lot more black people in South Africa trade than white. And then I don't have the knowledge. That's the true reason. So I put the slide in because I thought I must have a little bit of color. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So what happens on the financial markets? This I also copied from someone else's presentation. I like the picture. I thought this is so fucking cool. Just, you know, if I swear now and then, forgive me. I don't really swear, but I read somewhere on the internet that people that swear a lot is a lot more intelligent. So I thought, fuck, I've got to try this, you know. But here are some screenshots from News24. ArcelorMittal, the share price went up by 788%. Investec, 153%. Sasol, 93%. And the bank's paying you 6%. Why would you put your money in the bank if you could actually go and trade the markets? So let me explain to you how the markets work. The real basics. Some of you might be bored with this. Some of this might be really new to you. There's three things that you need to know when you look at trading. The first thing is those arrows. Doesn't matter if it's currencies, or if you're trading commodities, or if you're trading shares, or if you're trading currencies, commodities, indices. Yeah, there we are. Remember the other one. These things move up and down all the time. That's a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Because the second point there, these movements create opportunity for us to buy and sell. What do you want to do? Buy at the bottom, sell at the top, make the difference as profit. And if you want to make big money, you've got to do this often. Does that make sense? So a very good example that I always love to use is trading the financial markets is like selling loose cigarettes at the taxi stand. He's giving me a look saying, oh, how the fuck can that be? Well, let me tell you, when you sell loose cigarettes, you pay 20 Rand for a box of cigarettes, for argument's sake. There's 20 cigarettes in there at 1 Rand a cigarette. And now you sell those cigarettes at 1 Rand 50. And you make a bit of money. It's that simple. Are you going to become rich from selling one cigarette? What do you have to do? Sell many. So what I find really interesting is when people start trading, they want to do one trade and now they're wondering, why the fuck am I not getting rich? What we teach you is to become an active trader so that you can go out there and make shit happen for yourself. Got it? All right. When people do our course and they start learning, then the practical problem is they don't know what they're doing in the beginning. So Quick Trade, our trading company, we have people who are licensed and knowledgeable. So when we install your MetaTrader 5 for you, we send trading signals to your cell phone. And in the beginning, all you have to do is open those trading signals and act on it so that we can get you out of the blocks and you can earn while you learn. Does that make sense? Now, there's a screenshot of a phone. I think it's an iPhone or an Android. I'm not too sure. And there's some examples of these trading signals. But I thought, you know, I don't read so well. My eyesight and my hearing is not always great. So I took one of these trading signals and I made it really big on a presentation. This is a trading signal for MultiChoice. It was sent on the 13th of July at 12:51. And it tells you, buy at 108 Rand 50 and sell at 124 Rand. Good evening. How are you guys? Chris, that's your sister. But you had that other girl lost. I'm stirring proper trouble for Chris here. He's arrived at, it's your girlfriend or your wife? Mother of your kids, eh? So I'm saying to him, hey, who's that girl that you had last night, you know? So I'm just joking, okay? Just to make you guys comfortable in the group. Okay, so what does this trading signal say? It tells you when you should be buying and selling. And all you have to do is follow it. Does that make sense? Having said that, the goal at the end of the day is for you to become empowered to make these decisions yourself. You don't have to be dependent on me or anyone else. Does that make sense? So let's move on. I got a graph. Smart, eh? I copied this from somewhere too. And I said, okay, the idea is just to refresh your minds. You've got to buy and sell and buy and sell. And here I gave the example of MultiChoice. You can buy at 109 and you can sell at 124. So I went and did the exercise. But let me do it on, no, let me not do it on paper because I'm still going to finish this thing in a record time. So what did I do? I took the same 5,000 bucks that I put in the bank and I said, okay, if I'm going to buy some shit, I'm going to take the money that I have divided by the price. And in this case, it'll be 46 shares. And then if I'm going to sell it later, I own 46 shares and I'm going to sell it at 124 Rand. So now I've got 5,717. So let me ask you some questions. Because my memory is bad, got the questions in the bottom right-hand corner. I think my first question should be, how much profit did I make? 717 bucks, guys. How long did it take me to make that money? It could take me a day with trading. Now, I want to tell you something today. I want to tell you stories. No, let me tell you the story a little bit later when I show you real clients and their trading. The short story is, I've seen people make a shitload of money trading. I've seen people lose a shitload of money trading. When I say a shitload, I've seen people make 2 million Rand overnight. And I've seen people lose 2 million Rand overnight. I can tell you success stories one after the other. I mean, one of the most interesting success stories, I've had this young black guy who opened a trading account with us. He put 2,000 bucks in it and he nearly blew his account. Well, he blew his account because he had 40 Rand left, like 4 days later. And then he decided he's going to sign up on the course and he started studying a bit. And it took him about 3 months before he added another 2,000 Rand to his account. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He did 446 trades by midnight, and he turned his 2,040 Rand into 154,000 bucks. That's what can be done. I'm not telling you that that's what you're going to do, because it takes obviously effort and energy and a few other things. But you have to make a decision somewhere in your life. Am I going to work for other people or slog around? Or am I going to use my mind to make money? I can categorically tell you, I don't want to sweat. Well, I want to sweat when I have sex, and have sex, sweat when I go to the gym. Is there any other place you want to sweat? Anyone? Oh, in the steam room. But I don't want to sweat from working. Does that make sense? And that's what got me interested in trading. I wanted to find a way where if I learn, I'm making money from that knowledge. That's the powerful thing. So how long did it take me? I still needed the same 5,000 bucks in the bank. You know, I had access to my money. It's not like my money is stuck in the bank. I can do a little bit more with 717 Rand than with 82 cents. Is it worth it? Fuck yes. Because let me show you what's the difference. If I now take this $5,000 and I add a zero to turn it into 50,000, everything down the line will be a zero, am I right? So can you make 7,170 Rand in a day? If you're making $7,000 in a day and you can do it 5 days in a row, how much is that? No, man, what's 7 times 7? Isn't it 49? Yes. I went to school. My teacher was hot, so I studied mathematics. All right, for everyone, but for that gentleman there, if I can make 49,000 a week, what could I make in a month? The potential is there, but I don't want to dwell. So make a comparison. Do you want to put your money in the bank and earn peanuts? Or do you want to start trading and do a little bit better? You want to trade, am I right? So what have we already discussed? What's the obstacle? What keeps people away from making gangster money from trading? They don't know how to do it. It's lack of knowledge. So let me tell you what I find so interesting. People are lazy. So when you tell them, come and do a course and study, they're not that keen. The clever ones follow that route as a start. Then you have those people say, I don't want to learn, let me just start trading. And then they lose $100,000. And then suddenly they're a lot more open to getting knowledge. Are you with me? What I'm trying to advise you to do is get your knowledge first. So let me show you some real screenshots. This I copied from someone else's presentation because I was too lazy to go and search for it myself. Here's a beginner trader. One of the things that you need to understand, and I think this is what people don't grasp, is when you trade, you're going to make and lose money. Guaranteed. It doesn't matter. As long as you make money more often than you lose, you can become rich. Like you. Listen, Brian, I've worked together for a while. And let me tell you about Brian and his wife. He was a teacher before he joined us. But Brian did so well as one of our affiliates that we went on a trip to Thailand. So us as a company, when you join us today as an affiliate and you do well, you're going to come on overseas holidays with us where I pay for everything. Yeah. With Brian, another couple came along, Peter Apapali and his wife. And he said it was the first time Peter and his wife went into an airplane, and he said he's so happy that he's going to be close to God. And we went to Thailand, and Brian's wife threw him off this boat. He had a life jacket on. We went for a day trip to James Bond Island, and then we came back and we had a braai on the boat. And I said to Brian, let's swim. And we put a life jacket onto him because, you know, us black people, we can't swim. Well, people of Brian and my age, you know, not anyone else. So Brian was still thinking, am I going to get in? And his wife just pushed him. And the next thing he was in the sea. And then he drifted away. And I thought, oh, fuck, there's my money going. So I swam and I fetched him, you know, brought him back to the boat, which was cool. But here's a beginner trader, someone who did 20 odd trades, 5 of them losing money, 15 positive, took 4 days. Person started with 5 grand. They made a profit of 3,427 bucks. If you come and sit with me and I show you our MetaTrader manager and I show you clients trading, I can show you real life examples of people who make, as I said, 2 million bucks overnight. I can show you examples of existing clients that I have that making 100, 200, 300,000 Rand a month. All right, what's the next thing? Once you graduate a little bit as a beginner, you become intermediate. So now you're confident to put more money in, and there's the opportunity to make a bit more profits. And when you really start knowing what you're doing, you start styling. You're getting a lot more money together. Here's someone who did 20 trades. One was negative, 19 positive. He had 730,000 in his account and he made 230K in a day. It's all just stepping stones. How do I go from here to my house? I've got to take the first step and get to my car. How do you start trading? Well, there's stepping stones. You sign up on a course, you get the proper knowledge, you open your trading account, you deposit money. Fuck, there you go. It's not rocket science. Anyone can do it if you want to change your life. All right, then there are people like Tom. This guy fucked it up. Real life example. His name is not really Tom, but I thought, I couldn't say Sibusiso here because he's been to some of our presentations. Oh, did I mention his name? I'm sorry. So he started with 50 grand. Lost 24,000 Rand. There was other trades that he lost money on. When I took the screenshot, he had 9 Rand 92 in his account. Who of you have experienced this? Come on, own up. Who of you've traded and you've blown your account? People in the back, many. Is it a good feeling? It's a bad feeling, am I right? It keeps you moving. Well, what we've got to do is we want to make money. We've also got to be clever about what we do. Make sense? All right, so the obstacle, we know you've got no knowledge. Sign up on the course. I'm actually giving you the course fees here for a very specific reason. We're now an American business. Can I talk to you about that? Are you ready? I'm going to brag. Can I brag? All right, we financially immigrated. Yes, let me explain to you why. For 20 years, we ran our business stock market college here in South Africa with a South African bank account, paying taxes, being good citizens. I can tell you that my family and I, we've traveled all over the world, and the rest of the world's a shit place to live compared to where we are. Why am I saying that? I've made the decision that I'm never going to leave this country. Why am I saying that? Because I've not seen another country in the world where you can live like a king as you can do here, even if you make a little bit of money. So what do we want to do? We don't want to leave this country, but we don't want to keep our money here anymore. So at the start of this year, we registered Stock Market College as a company in America. We opened American bank account. We got American banking facilities, credit card machines, all sorts of other stuff. And we moved our business in the cloud to America, to the state of Delaware, where when you do business, you pay no taxes. So when our clients sign up, their enrollment fees goes to America, and on my cell phone, I've got an American credit card and one in my wallet, and I live here in South Africa, and things are just styling. You can have that opportunity with us too. And I'm going to show you the affiliate program shortly. Okay, so there are different ways that people make the investment in this course. Some people do it on a monthly basis at $64 a month, and you have access to the course material for 36 months. Some people say, listen, I want to have a smaller monthly investment in the course, so I'm going to give a bigger deposit. Some people say, I don't want to have anything every month. Let me just settle this thing in one go. Does that make sense? So there's one thing here that you will find, and I'm personally going to mention it. Are you aware that I've explained nothing to you about the course, what you're going to get, the subjects, the online learning management system? Did I talk to you about any of that shit? Who wants to ask me why or why not? Guys, when you go to the gym, some consultant will see you there, am I right? What does he do when you want to join the gym? Can I tell you what my experience was? He says, come walk with me. Let me show you an overview of the gym. And you check out the gym, and he comes back and says, what are your goals and your dreams and what do you want to reach? And then you sign up. Does a guy take you and say, run 5 kilometers on the treadmill? All right, now that we've done that, let's go swim 20 laps in the pool. Okay, let's take you to the weight training area. No. So when you become our student, you will suddenly realize that these wonderful things, there's a learning management system. There are all these kind of support services. There are all these things that we do to make you successful as a student. And that's why I don't spend time with it in a presentation. Any questions so far, or can I go over to something new that I'm absolutely excited about? Happy for something new? All right, we're going to move over to the affiliate side. Who invited you today? You want to know anything else about the course signing up? You go to the person who invited you. Afterwards, I'm available. Come and talk to me, introduce yourself, give your name, because you also want to go home and say, I made someone fucking famous. I'll be ready for photo opportunities, you know, put me on Insta, tag me, this, that, whatever, okay? But don't go home without saying, I made someone famous. All right, so let's talk about our affiliate program. If I show you this correctly, you are gonna absolutely die. Ready? Hello, Bruce. How you doing, man? You don't have a wife or a girlfriend or something, eh? I've never seen you with a partner. Oh, they're still coming. Okay. 3. Okay. So let's talk about our affiliate program. This person said to me, I got involved with you because of forced entrepreneurship. Can I talk about that for a minute? I mean, what the fuck is forced entrepreneurship? Let me tell you what he explained to me. He came to me and he said, Adis, I love your course. I've lost all this money trading. I studied hard. I'm now making profits. I've told some friends, these people signed up. I want you to pay me commission. I said, what? I said, yes, I want you to pay me commission. I said, okay, why? He said, well, you know, I need money. It's forced entrepreneurship. So I said, Dumasani, explain to me, what do you mean by forced entrepreneurship? And he said to me, COVID's happened. Inflation is there. The cost of living is going up. My company is not giving me the benefits that I used to get. I'm becoming poorer every single day. I need to find something somewhere where I can supplement my income. I want to become your partner. And I looked at it and I thought, okay, that's a good idea. Let's call you an affiliate. And if we're going to do this thing properly, then we've got to formalize this relationship and we've got to give people the tools to do this. That makes sense? So we started our affiliate program. Now what happens with our affiliate program is this. How does it work? You, the little blue person there in the middle, you refer people to us. We give you a link. People come to our website. We know that these people refer to you from your Facebook, from your Instagram, from people you talk to. Those people become customers of Stock Market College. We pay you 25% commission on all their course fees. All right, let me stop there for a moment. Ask me questions. 25% of lifelong course fees. So if someone signs up at $64 a month for 36 months, that means that every single month, you get your 25% of their course fees. Let me explain to you why. I don't even have a slide for that. Do you know that every single business has an income? Every business has expenses. The biggest expense for us as a college is our marketing expenses. We spend up to 500,000 Rand a month advertising our business on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. Why the fuck am I paying those people if I can give money to students? Does that make sense? So it's as simple as, and some people want to do this casual, you know, they sign up as an affiliate. They don't want to make a big deal of it. They maybe know 1 or 2 or 3 people. They say, listen, have a look at this course. You're not a salesperson. You promote our business. We will follow up those people. We'll give them communication. We'll sign them up. You get paid your commission in US dollars, not in rands. You can decide, do you want to bring the money back to South Africa or not? You can decide, do I want to keep this money tax-free or do I want to go run around and tell someone, hey, I've just made $2,000 for last week. I mean, we all know what the clever thing here would be, am I right? So can I show you a commission calculator? Are you ready to fall off your chair? Is anyone impressed by 25%? Well, it's gonna get worse. I'm still sharing my screen, am I correct, Wayne?
Yes.
All right, so I got my accountant to build me this calculator because, you know, I can't work Excel. I'm gonna just basically put a number in a block. So it's monthly income per customer, future income per customer. I've already shown you that the course fee is $64, am I right? So if you look at the bottom here, someone does this course for 36 months, or their payment is for a 36 month period. 25% of $64 is $16. You're going to get that money for 36 months. So now $16 is not a lot of money. It's about 275 Rand. Let me show you what is your total commission if you refer one client to us. So I'm going to put one in that little block. Are you ready? $576 that you'll earn over the period, multiply by 17 Rand to the dollar exchange rate. 9,792 in commission for every client that you refer. Can I make it worse? Let's say you refer 2 people. Well, you don't have to refer them all in like a day or a week or whatever. What I've seen is that people that are serious about the affiliate program, they get like 5 new clients a month that come to us. Going onto Facebook and Instagram and saying, hey, fuck, look at me, I'm trading, I'm making a bit of money, or I'm studying, or I'm making a success. Hanging out with me, let's go for a drive in my Ferrari, let's go on my boat, let's go jet ski, let's go snow skiing, let's go to Thailand. People come to our business because they see the success and the lifestyle. And one thing that I can tell you, because there's so many scammers on Instagram, is everything that I post on my Instagram is real. I'm not renting someone's car or someone's house or someone's whatever. But let me show you what can happen over a period. Let's say over a period you build 60 odd students that come from you. That's more than $500,000. There are people who are our affiliates full-time. They've left what they're doing for a living now because this makes them more money. Can I show you what's your commission per customer? I've shown you your future income per customer, but look, let's go and look at your monthly income. So if you enroll 1 person ever, it's 272 Rand that you're going to get a month. $16. Everyone there? Now, you know that the commission is 25%. So how many people do you have to refer to us before the commission that you make covers your own course fee? This is only for the mathematically inclined people. Who can tell me? 10. Brian, you're not mathematically inclined. Only 4. So if you refer 4 people to us, your commission will be more than 1,000 Rand a month, then your course fee is covered. How does that sound? Anyone that you refer more than that, that's all money that you make for yourself. But I'm going to throw you a curveball that gets worse. Are you ready? Can I move on? I'm going to move away from the calculator. I'm going to go back to my presentation. Where is it? Not that one. See, that's my next one. Let's go back to check how many screens I have open. I don't even know where I am. Here we are. All right, so you all understand. You're a student of ours. You're an affiliate. You refer other people to our business. You share a link, they go to a web page, they register, you get marketing material from us, they sign up online, bang. As an affiliate, you get a dashboard and an administration system. You can see who's signing up, what they're paying, when they're paying, where your commission comes from. It's like sitting in a airplane cockpit with all these lacquer screens of what's happening with this business. If you want to be serious about it, why should you be serious about it? I showed you the commission calculator. I'm going to stop sharing and I want Dwayne to spotlight me because I want to tell you the secret to become rich. Some of you might grasp it and others won't. Can I tell you that? And I'm telling you this from 35 years of experience. Thank you, Dwayne. Am I spotlighted?
Yeah.
All right. What's the best thing about our business and about you being an affiliate? It's all about recurring income. Most people work for a job, and if you put time there and you put rands and cents here, every month you're going to earn the same. Doesn't matter if you put in more effort or not or whatever. That's just how it is. If you work just for commissions, you have this. If you find a business where you can build recurring income, proper recurring income, are you with me? If in a month you can refer 4 clients to us, you know that you're making $1,000 a month. If in another month, 4,000, you're making 2,000 Rand a month. Every month that passes, your monthly guaranteed income is higher. Now you can plan. Now you can say, before I even start this month, regardless if I'm on holiday or not, I have money coming in. That's how I built my business. Can I brag about something else? Do you know that I went snow skiing for a 3-week snow skiing holiday? It was the 5th time that I went on a snow skiing holiday. The 4 times before, I went for a week. And at the end of the week, I almost got it right. And then I had to come home. So after 4 snow skiing holidays, I still couldn't snow ski. So I thought, fuck that. I'm going to go for 3 weeks. And I can tell you after 3 weeks, I can now snow ski. But I'm bragging about snow skiing because it didn't matter if I was sitting in France in this beautiful 5-star hotel, because the money still came in. Got it? All right, so you don't have to spotlight me, Dwayne. I'm going to share my screen again. And I want to take you to the presentation again. So you've seen the recurring income graph, am I right? I did tell you that we will pay you as an affiliate in USD, your commission. You can keep the money there. We can transfer it anywhere in the world for you, man. Got it? Obviously, if you want to be casual about it, it's one thing. If you want to become serious about this, we will give you the training and marketing material and teach you how to use all these systems to make it a proper business. Something that you can do casually on the side with whatever you're doing for a living now until you get to the point where you decide, screw that other shit. This is making me enough money to do it full time. So it's all stepping stones. All of you there? All right, let's move on. Can I build a team? You ready to get freaked out? That's you, the blue little man there. You introduce people, you get 25% com. Some of your people would be like to Masani's clients and say, hang on, I also want to become an affiliate. When those people introduce people, they will get paid 25% commission, and you will get the same 25% on all the business that they bring. Which means in total, we pay 50% of the course fees out in commissions to affiliates. All right, stop. Some of you look freaked out. Some of you look confused. Some of you look relaxed. Some of you look happy. Do you all understand what I've explained? Or can I give a practical example? All right, I'm an affiliate. I sign Brian up. You pay $64 a month. I'm going to get $16 commission. Brian is a client. He's a student of Stock Market College. Brian suddenly realized, I tell Brian, do you know that you can be an affiliate? And if you refer people to the business, you'll get commission. Brian says, fuck it. I'm in. He becomes an affiliate. Brian introduces Bruce. Bruce pays his $64 a month. Brian is going to get $16 because Bruce is his client. And because I introduce Brian as an affiliate, every time that Brian gets his $16 commission, I get an overriding commission of $16. Why are we giving affiliates money on other affiliates? Because if I'm serious about this business, I'm going to help the company to train Brian and make him an affiliate and let him grow in the business. And if I'm doing that kind of thing, then I should be paid more. Everyone understand that? You can have as many affiliates as you like. You can have 100 or 200 or 500 people in your team, people that you've made aware that they can be an affiliate for us. And all the business they do, you're going to get your 25% cut. It's that simple. Any questions before I move on to the next slide? Because I can see some of you, the wheels are turning in your head. You are calculating money. Questions, or do I move on? I can move on. Good. All right. So there's a screenshot. Bernie actually sent it to me. This is from our system. She got a notification that she generated $193 in affiliate commission. So the system that we give you as an affiliate also have a little app. And it's quite cool. Every time someone signs up and the commission comes to you, the thing goes, ka-ching. You know, you hear the sound like a SMS or a WhatsApp coming in, but the sound goes, ka-ching. And then the notification comes up and it shows you someone signed up and this is your com and whatever. And the cool thing about our system is it calculates all this commission automatically. You can see all the students, you can see your commissions, and it pays you automatically. So that's quite cool. But we want to give back. Often we get people coming to us saying, I'd love to do your course, but I can't afford it. And as an affiliate, you might stumble upon people like that. So we've said, okay, we've got to start a scholarship program. You as the affiliate, for every 10 clients that you bring to the business, you are entitled to give a scholarship to any person of your choice. You can give it to your brother, your sister, your mother, your ex-girlfriend, someone who's financially needy, which maybe would be a better choice. You decide, and we will give that person a course so that they can make their life better. Got it? How do we do it? Well, when you run a course like us, you need the same infrastructure to provide this education to one person that you do to 10 or 20 or 50. So what we do is we enroll someone and we say, here's your enrollment, here's your course, but you are not going to pay any fees. That's our scholarship. So there's no money coming off that person's bank account. They have no financial obligation. They have access to this material in this course like every other student of ours. But you gifted them that course. Does that make sense? I think for us, that's, you know, as I'm getting older, and I guess at some point in time you feel, how do I help other people to make their life better? Still a strange feeling for me, you know, because charity starts at home, I guess, in many ways. So who invited you? If you want to know how to become an affiliate, just so that you know, and I want to pertinently mention it, I'm going to talk to you about being an IB with us. You can't be an IB if you're not a client of Quick Trade, because these systems are interlinked. You can't be an affiliate if you're not a student of the course. I don't want people going out there promoting our business, but they're not learning how to trade. Does that make sense? Fortunately or unfortunately, we have people doing that. I've had people sign up on the course and they say, I'm telling you up front, I have no intention to study this course. I'm just joining the course because I want to become an affiliate. I'm doing this because I want to make money. Now, I can't stop that. Does that make sense? So those people's attitude is, well, my affiliate business, this is the investment I'm making in it. And I'm getting like a course for free, which I can or don't have to do if I don't want to. That's your choice. I would obviously prefer you doing the course, learning to trade, making a success. So if you want to become an affiliate and someone here is not helping you properly, all you do is you go to the Stock Market College website, stockmarketcollege.com. There's a button that says become an affiliate. You fill out your details. You press the submit button. You'll end up in our database. Me or someone at the office will phone you and we'll quiz you and we'll help you to get up and running. You can do it today. You can do it right now from your cell phone if you like, or your computer, whatever. It's really simple. Does that make sense? Once you're an affiliate, then we say, okay, how serious do you want to be? Do we just show you the basics so that you can casually introduce people? Or do you really want to make a go of it? Now, there's one thing about us black people. Who of you go to church every Sunday? Come on, put up your hand. You know that we go to church because it's a place where we do business. So you know where to find your clients. All right, I'm done with the Stock Market College side. I'm going to ask Zelda. Zelda, I'm going to be 20 more minutes. Can you ask them to take the snacks out at 12 and the coffee and tea? Now, please, guys, if you're not becoming our clients, don't have the snacks. Go home. Don't drink our tea and coffee and cappuccinos. Don't eat all these ones. We only want to spend our time and money with the serious people. Actually, Brian, make them queue here. Those who sign up, you let through to the eating and drinking area. The others, you send this way, okay? All right. Please. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment. I'm going to move over to my next presentation. I think I'm going to be maybe another 15 minutes. I just want to tell those people who've worked with me and seen me present for 3 and 4 hours. Aren't you fucking impressed? I am. And I like motoring, eh? Yeah, like you're styling, eh? I'm styling, eh? We're going to coin it in dollars, Brian. You know, we want to make money so we can spend it on drugs, alcohol, prostitutes, gambling, all those important things, eh? Not really. All of you that are conservative, we want to make money because it's for the church, charity, the dog shelter. What else can I mention? Charity, church, dog shelter, what else? Yes, build schools. Become an affiliate or an IB so we can build schools. Now, you've said something really important there. Let me tell you why we've left the country financially. Aren't you worried about the government and where we're going? I mean, please, I'm not doing a political speech here, although I can, if you like me to. And in my spare time, you know, I'd like to be a pastor because lots of money there. Still going to start a church, but I'm going to start the church in my garage because the story's got to be right. And then I'm going to tell people about the days when I used drugs and alcohol and women and all those kind of things, even if some of it might not be true because, you know, it's a good story for a pastor. But on a serious note, let me take a step back. My advice to you today is if there's very few things that you leave with here of value today, is find a way. If it's not with us, we don't fucking care. Find a way where you can make some money in dollars or in euros, or you can do something remotely online like what we are offering, so that you are not just dependent on what you earn right now. In a year or 2 or 3, you're going to look back, and those of you who joined this business will be thankful to say, I cannot believe that I built myself a plan B. Can I repeat that? If you have half a brain, You've got to start thinking and saying, how the fuck do I build myself a plan B? How do I make money where I don't have to sweat? And I know that this income can't be touched by anyone, particularly SARS and the South African government. How do I not pay money and taxes that are going to be stolen by people and not going to go for a school or a clinic or whatever? Think about that. Okay, I'm going to find my other presentation and then I'm going to do that for 20 minutes and we're done. And then maybe it's not even that long. How have you found me so far? If I was shit, don't say so. If I was great, go, yeah. Yeah. There's like 1 or 2 people saying, yeah. Come on, guys. All right. I want to quickly talk to you about Quick Trade. Dwayne, are you talking to me?
Share screen.
Oh, I've got to share screen. See, it's so lekker when you've got a co-pilot. Okay, let me find my share screen button, Dwayne. Share screen. Lots of people on the chat. What are they saying?
They want
someone says they can't see the whiteboard. Someone's asking for Brian's number. They want to sign up. But where does a Cape Town get tea from this presentation? I think this guy's typing wasn't so great. All right, we'll see. Nice thing is people registered, so we'll be able to follow up and talk to you and answer these questions. You can see my screen, am I right?
Yes.
Man, I love this picture. That's me, by the way, when I was wearing a suit. Yeah. On a serious note, am I blushing? On a serious note, this is what I would want to see for our clients, affiliates, introducing brokers, traders, people who are successful, people who make it in life, people who have money. You know, I told you I grew up poor. Maybe I wasn't that poor. My family, I had shoes, there was food on the table, but I didn't want to let people look down on me because I didn't have enough. Some of you have experienced that feeling, am I right? It's much better to look down on people than to be looked down upon. But I must tell you a secret though, when you start making money and success, you get over that feeling of I'm looking down on people. Because you know the struggle of where you came from. Now I want to cry. You see that, eh? I'm an emotional guy. Thinking back on my life and all these things that happened. And any case, before I cry. So here's Quick Trade. We're going to talk about opening a trading account, becoming an introducing broker. Quick Trade's a licensed financial services provider and an over-the-counter derivatives provider. There's this ODP license thing that's become so important. I'll talk to you about it for a few minutes. The Financial Services Conduct Authority published these new laws called the Financial Markets Act. And they said that if a broker wants to be in business, they've got to meet some requirements. And there was a cutoff date on the 15th of June, 2019. If you lodged your application before that date, you could operate until you're approved, or if you're declined, then you've got to shut down. And we made that cutoff date. And we went through this procedure and process. And I can tell you that last year alone, we spent 6.5 million Rand in the year to put systems in place in our Quick Trade business so that we could meet the requirements of the FSCA to be an over-the-counter derivatives provider. And we made it. On the 14th of February, Valentine's Day this year, the FSCA phoned to say, you've got your license. Can I tell you that story? So we have this lawyer who helped us with this. She's the very best lawyer in this industry. And before I tell you about the story, that's why Veracity markets were closed. 400,000 clients, they don't have an ODP license. I can tell you that I've been to the FSCA and they've told me that they're investigating 23 other brokers that they will be closing down in the next 6 months. So if you're a trader in this room and you're trading with some of these unlicensed brokers, take your money while you can. I don't care if you don't come to Quick Trade. Go and find a broker that's properly licensed, because you might land up in shit. Does that make sense? But let me come back to my story, you know, because I like talking about myself, like we all do. So the FSCA phoned me on the 14th of February. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon to say that we got this license. And I went to the bathroom. But on the way to the bathroom, I sent a WhatsApp to my lawyer to say, listen, I've had a call from the FSCA, we got our license. And about 10 minutes later, she phoned me. And she said, Adis, there's like an echo, where are you? I said, no, I'm in the toilet. She said, what are you doing there? I said, I'm crying. Do you know that I was so relieved, so happy, so over the moon that we spent 2.5 years working on this license. And if we didn't make it, we would have wasted 2.5 years and 6.5 million in one go, and our business would have been gone. That's why I was crying. Can you imagine how the brokers cry who get closed down because they're not properly licensed? And maybe you don't care about those people, but can you imagine how the clients cry? Who are those brokers? So do you want me to cry or do you want you to cry? Does that make sense? So let's move on, because I did say that I'm going to wax this thing and make it happen. So what happens at Quick Trade? There's the story of our history. It's just now in gold. I've told you the story before, am I right? We started the education business in 2002. We became an introducing broker for other brokers. We got screwed over by all these people. You know, I love it. While I'm speaking to you here, I see the messages of people signing up on the course. So lekker, and you can see here's the enrollment coming through. And then we started Quick Trade because we were tired of bad service and problems. And then we got our own MetaTrader license, and now we've got this ODP. So there it is. We've been a financial services provider since 2014 and an ODP since 2022. There's some highlights. I copied the slide from someone. I was tired and lazy to. So we were established in 2014, licensed since then. We're ethical, honest, and transparent, local and international. So you have international clients. We open an account for them. You can trade in ZAR and in USD if you like. We'll have leverage of 1 to 500. We use MetaTrader 5. Let me talk to you about that a little bit. I'm going to put it on the screen because I'm going to press escape and I'm going to ask Dwayne to spotlight me again. Let me tell you about the kind of bullshit that I hear. You need to know a little bit about our industry. There is an island called Cyprus. It's the center of the universe for brokers. One day, when my church is very successful and I've made a lot of money trading, I'm going to go to Cyprus and walk into someone's office and say, employ me. I want to work here for 6 months just for free. I just want to hang out and see what you guys do, because it's the center of the universe for Forex brokers. 20 odd years ago, a whole lot of Russians went to Cyprus and they started a company called MetaQuotes, and they programmed software called MetaTrader that you could use to trade as a trading platform, you know, as an app. And then they made it a little bit better and they called it MetaTrader. And then they made it a little bit better and they called it MetaTrader. And then they made it a little bit better and they called it, MetaTrader 4. 15 years ago, they stopped working, programming, and improving MetaTrader 4. What did they do with MetaTrader 4? They sold the software to brokers, stock brokers, I'm going to say, who provided it to their clients. They stopped selling it to brokers 15 years ago. If you want to start a Forex broker these days and you have no money, you go, or little money, you go to a broker who bought this license 15 odd years ago, and you do what you call a white label. And now you give your MetaTrader 4 to clients, and you can't tell your clients this is old shit software. So you tell them, oh, MetaTrader 5 is not so cool. And then the ignorant South African public get brainwashed and they all think MetaTrader 4 is the bomb. Why is it not the bomb? The thing crashes all the time. Why is it not the bomb? These people are the brokers. They're using someone else's infrastructure. They're piggybacking on other people's systems. What makes us different? Here's QuickTrade. We have our own direct contract with MetaQuotes. We supply our clients directly with MT5 on our servers. You know, I showed people a screenshot the other day. January this year, Dwayne, you can, thank you. I actually went onto Skype and I sent the guy at MetaQuotes, Tony Spiro, I sent a message and said, you know what? I have so many clients asking for MetaTrader 4. How do I add it? And he told me, he said, we don't sell that shit anymore. You know what was the comment that he made? He said, if a client asks for MetaTrader 4, it's like someone wanting a Nokia 3310 and they don't want the iPhone that you want to give it to them.
Share your screen again.
Hold on a sec. I'll share my screen now. Do you believe me if I tell you this? Yes or no? Some of you think I'm talking shit, am I right? I want to show you this. I'm going to share my screen. I'm opening Skype so that you can see this. You can see my screen, am I correct?
Yes.
You see there, I open Skype. Everyone sees that? I'm going to search for this message from this guy. His name's Tony. Tony, not you. Can you see at the top, it says Tony S, MetaQuotes, Head of Operations and Sales. See that? Look at the screen. On the 25th of February, I said, hello, Tony, I hope you're well. Many potential clients say that they want MT4. Can we add an MT4 license to our server? He says, hi, Hardus, I hope you are well. MT4 is discontinued from our site and technically impossible. We can sell licenses. What do your clients want MT4 for? That's a bit like them saying they want a Nokia 3310 and they don't want an iPhone. Makes no sense, lol. What the fuck? Then you come to me and you tell me this shit story, I like MT4. It's because some lying broker are giving you old software. Why would you even put up with that? I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand how people think. I look at this and I shake my head and I think, what the fuck? All right, so let me try and find my presentation again. Now, the proof's in the pudding. I can tell you that daily I meet with people who tell me about the bad relationships they've had with brokers, bad service, people that don't pay their profits, how they struggle to get their IB commissions, how their clients disappear, how the system gets frozen. What did I miss? I mean, there's another 50 things I can raise, am I right? When you join QuickTrade, you're not going to have any of those problems. Nothing. Our service is spectacular. Our challenge actually at the moment is people don't open accounts with us because they say QuickTrade, our impression is that QuickTrade's a premium broker and I don't have enough money to be a QuickTrade client. That's our challenge because people are used to shit brokers. We're going to change that. We are raising the bar. We are raising the standard. We are saying to people, if you are trading with your own money, why do you have to put up with that? Why can't you have the latest, greatest software? Why can't you have proper service? Why can't you have someone who's honest? Why can't you have 3-hour withdrawals? Why can't you have? And I'll show you the things that you're going to have. So when you start with us, we give you free MetaTrader 5 training so that you can get away from the old shit that you've been using. You can come to classes, Zoom, spectacular. We have a trading room twice a day where there's 100 odd people. You join on Zoom. These people are trading together. They're talking shit. They're sharing ideas. It's fun. We provide our clients with trading signals. It comes straight to your MT5. You don't have to pay someone for some signals. We assign an account manager to you, so you've got someone to speak to if you need something. You get technical support Monday to Sunday from 8 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, Monday to Saturday. And on a Sunday, we have to stop work at 8. So from 8 in the morning until 8 o'clock at night, technical support's available. Why? Because I know how frustrated I get when it's 7 o'clock on a Sunday night and I want to do something with software and no one can help me to get going. That makes sense? We will do it differently for you. And obviously, we have people that are licensed to give you what we call trading support. What do I mean by trading support? These are people that you can speak to over the telephone, speak to on Zoom, physically sit with and say, what do you think should I do? And they are licensed to give you advice. They have the qualifications to do so. So you're not using some Forex goat. And please, I don't want to make it sound bad, because let me tell you something. In between all the rubbish, there are fantastic people in this industry. And more of the fantastic people come and join QuickTrade because we go into partnership. If you are on Instagram as Forex Goats and we give you the artwork and the videos and say you are in partnership with QuickTrade, not only do we build our brand, but we build your brand. Does that make sense? Then it becomes a team effort. The thing that I want to see in my lifetime, and just in case you're wondering, I'm planning to get at least to 100 if I have any choice out of it, then a spriggly 100. Okay. If I have the choice, I would like for us to educate every person who's in the Forex industry and business in this country so that they can go out and service their clients properly. They don't have to run some sort of scam. Does that make sense? And I'm very proud to tell you that we have people like Bruce who's joined our business, who is spectacular. Bruce has brought us clients like you can't believe. You can see the artwork that we've done. I mean, that guy looks a lot better in photos than in real life. Bruce, the lady in the orange, is it your better half? You guys know each other. I'm just trying to find out.
Aris, are you there?
Why is it gone quiet? It's frozen.
Is he frozen or did he leave?
It looks like it's frozen.
No, it looks like he's left.
Now I can see him moving on the other screen.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is his phone left. Let me get hold of Nomsibo quickly.
Bernie, so you think if you see the E leave?
Now I can see the hips moving and the hand.
Okay, Nomsibo is not answering.
Call him, Dwayne.
There we go.
Dwayne, am I back?
Yes, you are. I tried to get hold of Nomsibo. Yeah.
Yes, I had a phone call coming in and I didn't kill the call. I actually killed the Zoom call. So that wasn't so great. You can still see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
I must say, I like this iPhone camera thing, eh? It's so cool. Yeah. I was going to say about making home videos, but then I thought better of it. All right. Can I move on? I'm almost done. I think I've got 2 slides left or so. Where's the question? Okay. Crypto brokers. I'm going to give you a long answer. Do you know, I've been in stock market education for 30 odd years, 33 years. Then I got involved in a broking firm 13 years ago. And never in my life have I met as many crooks as I have since I started in the financial industry. Never. I think it's one of the reasons why I feel so strongly that we would not take people's money to trade for them, but we teach you to trade for yourself. You know, is it in the Bible where they say, don't give people a fish, but what? Yes. It's also in the Bible that says, what you sow, you shall reap. Am I right? Yeah, what else do you want to know about the Bible? Let me tell you the famous story. There was this guy called Samson. No. I'm almost done. There was this guy, Samson, that got swallowed by the whale. All right, so you all remember the story of Samson that got swallowed by the whale? I can see some of you do. But let me stick to the basics. I put the slide in here because I got bored. You sign up with us. When you come into our system, you're unverified. You've got to become verified. So please submit your FICA, open a live account deposit, then you can start trading. Once you're verified, then you can become an IB. But yes, you have a question. Of course. Yes. We have both options. Yeah. Yeah. So let me come back to crypto brokers. I don't like cryptocurrency. I don't trust those people that I deal with. It's not cool for me. If anyone asks me, should I go into cryptocurrency? I'm going to say, I won't put my own money there. What do I want to do? I want to have my own account where I have access, where I make the decisions. That's what I advise people, because I know what's happened to me before. Does that make sense? All right, I think I've got 2 slides left, so let me get there. On the quick trade side, we also have a facility. Yeah. No, we don't trade options. See, nomcebo is nomcebo. I've got to say this right, eh? Nomcebo. Very good. I'll take questions now. Let me just finish the slide. So on the quick trade side, we also have a system where you can become an introducing broker. It's exactly as being an affiliate of Stock Market College. You introduce people to us, we give you a link. These people sign up. I'll tell you what's frustrating about the introducing broker side. You cannot show people in a simple example how they can become gangster rich. Can I explain to you what I mean by that? On the course business, it's very easy. You get $16 commission for every person that sign up. Now you can take a Jewish piano. Do you guys know what a Jewish piano is? It's a calculator. What do you mean you don't know what a Jewish piano is? People, it's also known as a calculator. So on the course business side, it's easy to calculate how much money you can make. You say, if I introduce 4 people, 4 times so much, this is how much money I can make. When you become an introducing broker of Quick Trade, people open a trading account. Now the money that you make depends on lots of factors. It depends on how much do they deposit, how regularly do they trade, how big are the positions that they trade. Does that make sense? So it's not that easy to show you a simple calculation to say you can make so much money. What I can tell you is that we have IBs that are making in excess of 100,000 Rand a month. Yes. Can I repeat it? Now that figure has suddenly got some of you excited, am I right? Right now, not 1, not 2. Right now, I have introducing brokers that are making more than 100,000 Rand every single month with our Quick Trade business. That's not bad money, especially if you see that it can be something that you do part-time. So let me summarize. Yeah, that's a good photo of me, eh? Such an attractive guy. Sometimes I wish I could get married to me. Yeah, I've seen how some of you looked at me. So guys, please, I want to make sure all of you know I'm not available. The reason for that is I'm been happily married for 20 years and my girlfriend wouldn't be keen if I add anyone else to the mix. So I'm sorted. I am closed for business. And my wife's left the room. See how brave I am, eh? My wife's left the room. That's how brave I am. What were we talking about? We're talking about being an IB. Am I right? I'll say one last thing about it, and then what I'll do is we can break up for tea and coffee. And if you have any other questions about, I'll stick around here. If you have any other questions about our broker, about the course, about affiliate program, that, let me just summarize. I explained to you that you need knowledge to trade. Some of you will take this up, you're the clever ones. Some of you will say, I'm fucking lazy to learn. Okay, you'll trade, lose some money, you might come back. That's also okay. I've explained to you that, is it ready? Okay, Brian, please do not stand there, and those who sign up, they can, others. I'm just teasing. Yeah. I'm 7 minutes over time, so I'll finish now. So I've explained to you that knowledge is power. Explained to you that I've seen people make money because they know what they do. I've explained to you the affiliate program. I can tell you that I've done many things in my life. I have never been as excited about anything as the opportunity for someone to be an affiliate of Stock Market College. Do you know that we sell this course all over the world? We are getting people coming to our website from affiliates, people that live in the United Arab Emirates, people that live in Holland, people that live in New Zealand, India, Thailand. I mean, it's a little bit of a struggle if the Thai person can't speak English so well, but the world's our oyster. And what we sell is not just education. Or let me rephrase it. What people buy, they don't buy the course, the education. Do you know what they buy? They buy the opportunity and the understanding that with knowledge, you can make a shitload of money. And I don't have to convince you of that. You can't be a medical doctor if you've not studied to be it. How are you going to try to make a success if you've not done the homework? Does that make sense?
And has it had a track record of giving people employment?
That's an interesting. I'm going to ask Ayanda. So no, the course is not SACWA accredited. We had it Bank Seater accredited. We're letting it go. Let me tell you why. We've cancelled Bank Seater. It's not worth the effort, man. Bank Seater, SACWA, those people are so shit. We hand in people's accreditation. Zelda, how long did it take the last time for them to respond and finish the files? 18 months. So I can tell you that that education system is rubbish. People come to us because they want to learn how to make money for themselves. Will it help you get employment in this industry? Fuck yes. Let me tell you something. Ayanda and I went for dinner to Pretoria. Was it Tuesday night? At the Dross in Centurion. Now, I want to tell you, you don't want to go to the Dross in Centurion. I hope the owner of the Dross is someone who is not on the Zoom. It looked a little bit dodgy. The area wasn't so great, this and that. I didn't even want to go there with my Ferrari. I went with my wife's car. You know, I think just... But and I'm not going to mention the broker that we met, and I'm not going to mention the people because some of you might know those people. But the guy who we met with, he turned around and he was telling us his story. He got employed as a sales consultant with Stock Market College 7 odd years ago. And when he left us, he said the broking firm that he went to, he got the job because the moment he told them, I work for Stock Market College, they said, fuck, you're in. You can sell. Those people have trained you. So let me tell you, I've trained thousands of people to make money in this industry, not just by trading, by being affiliates, by being IBs. I'm like Adam. That's the right guy in the Bible, eh? Like, and yes, we're having a laugh, but I'm actually quite serious when I tell you there are thousands of people in this country who are in this business because of what we've done with Stock Market College and Quick Trade. And we are really proud of it. So if you can go to these kind of businesses and you can say, you know what, I've done this course. I understand trading. I understand some technical analysis. I've used the software. One thing that was quite cool the other day is a guy came to me and said, you know, I understand MetaTrader, the term MetaTrader itself. I understand it better than the broker where I had an account with, because you guys taught me how to use this thing properly. Does that make sense? So I'm going to close it off because we're running late. And what was that question? Yes. The FSCA wanted to clean up the industry. And what I mean by that is they wanted to make sure that the broker that you open your account with has got systems in place to run a professional business. Let me give you an example. Do you know that the MT4 runs on a server? If the building where that server is burns down, everything's shit. So one of the things that they asked us, they said, what is your disaster recovery program? Where is your backup service and how does this thing work so that if that building burns down, your clients are not affected? So we then said, okay, how do we address this? And we did some homework, and there's a listed company called DiData who does the disaster recovery for the FSCA. So we said, well, if those people are good enough for the FSCA, then they're going to be good enough for us. So we asked them to come into our business and consult with us. It took 3 months for them to help us to improve what we had. And they only charged us 300,000 Rand for that exercise. That's one of the bills that we paid to spend 6.5 million Rand last year to become a licensed ODP. So you can be comfortable that if you're doing business with Quick Trade as an ODP, we've jumped through every single hurdle that the FSCA has given to make us the kind of business where you can be comfortable having your money. Now, I want to say thank you that you all came here today. I hope you learned something. If you don't become our client, you go away with more knowledge than what you had before. If you become our client, we're going to get to know each other better and work together, either just as a student of the course, as a student and an affiliate, or you obviously have to open a trading account with Quick Trade, maybe become an IB or not. If any of you have any other questions that I've not covered, you're most welcome to come to me right now and we can chat a little bit here. If you want some photos, we can get that done. If there's anything else, let me know. Dwayne, are you happy? Can we say goodbye to the people on online?
Yeah.
Not yet. No. I've got to stop. I'm going to do what they call a hard stop. If you have any other questions, we can do it after. Okay. So please come. Oh, you want me to bless you? Okay, I'm going to bless you. Are you ready for the blessing? Yes. Do you know you go to church and someone blesses you, the priest, and he says, you know, I bless you in the name of the Lord, blah, 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 and you know, all that shit. I'm going to bless you that you're going to make a shitload of money. Are you ready? All right. Are you ready? All right. I bless those of you who want to be blessed that you're going to make a shitload of money trading the markets and being involved in this business. Amen. Amen. Thank you. That's how we do it.